your local Farmers Union insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or straight nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Johnson with the home run just about the straightaway center field.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field at Chahinkava Park. Welcome to the annual Mindac-sponsored Sweet Border Battle between the Breckenridge Post 53 and Wahpeton Post number 20, a 23rd annual. And welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And those of you watching on Red River Communications, I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here by Brian Watson, not Chad Affield, so don't put the host up there. I think if I put host, I forgot to put your name up there.
I can fix that.
I forgot to do that. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, and we'll have the call for you today's game on the 23rd annual Legion baseball game here between Breckenridge and Wahpeton. So we're looking forward to a good day. We moved the time up earlier, B-Dub, just to try and beat some weather.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little stormy here later tonight, and hopefully it doesn't come in too early so we can get things done here today.
Yeah, we're looking for some hot weather here today, and I see the storms are moving in after the supper hour, so we'll try and get this one in today yet here. And again, the 23rd anniversary here for the baseball game on the border battle. Again, we moved it ahead today here to a 3 p.m. start, a scheduled 8 p.m. usual start, which would have been nice today because we would have been able to see the new lights here at John Randall Field. But unfortunately today we're going to be playing a 3 p.m. game. Did you have a good day at the lake? Or two?
A couple good days. It was pretty warm out there.
Your granddaughter was captain of the boat.
Yeah, she would not let me take over. I can tell you that right now. She's like, let me do it. I'm like, let me help you. You don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
And so good thing we were kind of in the middle of the lake, so she could kind of go wherever she wanted to. So
that's all right. That was good times, I'm sure. All right, we're going to I'll be doing some of the pregame festivities here, B-Dub, so I'll be simulcasting along the PA here at John Randall Field, along through the microphone on the Three Borders system. And we've got some special events here going on, and got some things to ceremonial first pitches going on, and a couple other special events here going on too as well. We'll introduce some of the Cal Ripken teams here shortly as they are just about ready to enter the field here. And B-Dub, I don't know if you knew this, but it is the 100th anniversary of American Legion Baseball here in America.
I did know that, and the home of American Legion Baseball is not too far from here in Millbank, South Dakota.
No. All right, I think we're just about ready to go, so I'm going to be simulcasting here at the same time.
They call that multitasking.
How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to beautiful Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field, located in Chahinkava Park. Happy Independence Day to everyone, and welcome to the 23rd annual Wahpeton Breckenridge Legion baseball game held here on the 4th of July. We want to thank everyone for their patience throughout the weather delays and attending today's games. Last year, we didn't get to play, if you remember correctly. First off, we'd like to welcome the visitors on the scoreboard and their fans from Breckenridge, post number 53. Next, we'd like to welcome the home team on the scoreboard and their fans, your Wahpeton Legion, post number 20. Now, fans, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a little bit of an announcement I'd like to make. And we will now pause to honor a true American tradition. This month, we celebrate the 100th anniversary of American Legion Baseball, a program that has helped shape the lives of millions of young athletes across our nation. Since July 17th of 1925, American Legion Baseball has instilled the values of citizenship through sportsmanship, teaching integrity, respect, and teamwork through the great game of baseball. From hometown fields to major league stadiums, this program has been the stepping stone for countless players on the diamond and in life. Please join us in saluting the coaches, volunteers, and especially the players, past and present, who have made American Legion Baseball a century-strong legacy. If you're a current player or a coach or a former player, former coach, or a staff member who has played American Legion Baseball, we invite you to stand and now be recognized. Thank you to the American Legion Baseball for a century of excellence in building leaders one inning at a time. Here's to the next 100 years. The Wahpeton Baseball Association is also conducting a gun raffle, and the drawing will be held this afternoon following the conclusion of the baseball game. Tickets for 9 guns and a $500 cash prize are available at the concession stand during the game, and we will draw at the conclusion of this game. On behalf of Post 20 Baseball and the Wahpeton Baseball Association, we'd also like to say thank you to the Mindac Farmers Cooperative for once again sponsoring the Stars and Stripes Sweet Border Battle. and in honor of MNDAC's 53rd anniversary in 2025. And in 2025, this marks the 12th consecutive year that MNDAC has stepped up forward and sponsored the Stars and Strikes Sweet Border Battle between these two teams, a traveling trophy that will be awarded to the winning team after the conclusion of tonight's game. Thank you to MNDAC for sponsoring this game and the 12th year in a row. Thank you. Wahpeton Baseball Association would also like to express their deep appreciation to all of our business sponsors for 2025. They are posted on the south side of the tennis court and also on the south side of the clubhouse. Please take a moment and show your appreciation toward those sponsors with a nice round of applause. Thank you. Wahpeton Baseball Association is proud to have secured a very generous donation for over half the cost to get new lights at Vaterstad Stadium this year. And at this time, the Wahpeton Baseball Association would like to recognize the Harold and Mary Formanak family for their generous donation. A plaque has been placed on the concession stand to recognize their generosity. Please help us in showing our appreciation to them with a nice round of applause. Wahpeton Baseball Association also would like to thank Otter Tail Power Foundation for a very kind donation as well, and recognized also on the concession stand. The remainder of the lighting project is funded through the Wahpeton Parks and Recreation. So thanks to the Parks and Rec Department for their support in the lighting project, and also the new outfield wall completed this year with just a few remaining items. At this time, we'd like to recognize the future of post-20 baseball and honor our youth teams. As I introduce each team, please line up along the outside of the skinned infield as instructed. We'll go youngest to the oldest. First up, the 7U Cal Ripken team. There they go. After the 7U, I understand we have two 9U teams. So would the 9U Cal Ripkens step forward and follow those guys? Moms, dads, family members, you can go out on the field and take pictures as well. You don't have to stay behind the fence. And next up will be the 10U teams. And the 11U team and their coaches. The 12U team and coaches. Oh, over toward the first baseline, 7U's. Over toward the first baseline, 7U's. Around the outside of the infield, please. Thank you. And now for the Babe Ruth teams representing the 13-year-olds. And now the 14-year-olds. And next up, of course, post-20s B Legion squad, which includes some 15-year-olds as well.
Christy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Wahpeton youth baseball teams and future post-20 baseball players. Yeah, if you'd fan out around that outfield skin there, that'd be great. It'll provide a great picture here when we're done. And now, baseball fans, it's time for the starting lineups for tonight's game. Beginning with the visitors on the scoreboard, Breckenridge Legion, post number 53. Beginning first with the reserves. Number 8, Brecken Anderson. Number 7, Charlie Krejcia. Number 25, David Erlinson. Number 5, Jacob Nicholson. And number 18, Jackson Lopez. The starting lineup for post 53, batting first, playing left field, number 11, Riley Kappas. The starting pitcher for Breckenridge, batting second, wearing number 3, Trey Vogelbacher. At shortstop, batting third, wearing number 13, Connor Ernst. At third base, batting fourth, wearing number 2, Cooper Roberts. Batting fifth at catcher, number 22, Jackson Riggs. Batting sixth, in right field, number 16, Paul Armitage. Batting seventh at first base, wearing number 12, Logan Church. Batting eighth at second base, wearing number 9, Gavin Hoffert. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 10, Easton Neppel. And in center field will be number 1, Lawson Oliphant. Your coaches, assistant coach Austin Ramos, head coach Jack Heidemann. And now for the starting lineups for your home team, Wahpeton Legion, post number 20. The reserves, number 1, Dylan Veerstraight. Number 3, Ryan Brown. And number 8, Braxton Heitkamp. Leading off for post 20 at shortstop, number 20, Carter Hockert. Batting second, wearing number 15 in center field, Braden Steffens. Batting third, the starting pitcher for Wahpeton, number 12, Aiden Hayek. Batting cleanup at first base, number 13, Trayton King. Batting fifth, number 11, the third baseman, Rylan Flack. Designated hitter, batting sixth, number 10, Eli Kappas. Batting seventh, wearing number 5 in right field, is Kaysen Pincenald. Batting eighth, wearing number 9, the starter left fielder, is Matt Peterson. Batting ninth, wearing number 2, second baseman Riley Jones. And the catcher for Wahpeton, wearing number 4, Aiden Hendrickson. The assistant coaches, Skylar Blado, Jackson Fleeflet, Caden Kappas, and Steve Hockert. And head coach Chris Kappas, and your bat girl, Wendy Kappas. Our umpires for today's game, Tom Perius will be behind the plate. Kelly McNary will be on the bases along with Casey Formanak. Throwing out our first ceremonial first pitch and representing our veterans tonight will be umpire Tom Perius. Tom currently lives in Dilworth, Minnesota and spent 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. He spent 22 months in Vietnam with the 1st Bridge Company's 7th Engineer Battalion. Tom finished his military service based at Camp Pendleton in California. Catching Tom's first pitch will be Aiden Hendrickson from post 20. Thank you for your service, Tom, and now let's see what you got for an arm. We see you throwing it from home plate to the pitcher's mound. Now can you make it from pitcher's mound to home plate? Going all the way out to the rubber. Oh! I think Kelly McNary even would have called that one a strike. Thank you, Tom. Throwing our second ceremonial first pitch and representing the veterans will be Sue Smith of Breckenridge. Sue Smith joined the Army National Guard in Wahpeton, becoming a member of the Company B, 142nd Engineer Combat Battalion, just after her 17th birthday. She completed basic training in the summer of 1980 and advanced to individual training at Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri. She was a heavy equipment operator and vehicle transportation specialist. Her term of service ended in November of 1985 and was honorably discharged as a Sergeant E5. Sue enjoyed driving a D8 Caterpillar, which she hauled around on a 26-wheeler around the state of North Dakota. Her awards include an M16 Rifle Marksman Award, Grenade Sharpshooter Award, and several other ribbons. Sue will be throwing her first pitch to grandson from post 53, Trey Vogelbacher. Give him the heater, Sue. Oh, another one. Nice pitch, Sue. All right, we got a special occasion here. Throwing out our next ceremonial first pitch will be made in the honor of Jim Singelman. And that pitch will be thrown by his daughter, Sue Smith, as well. Jim Singelman was a resident of Wahpeton, moved to Breckenridge upon returning from his service duties. Jim enlisted in the Army in 1957. He served in Stuttgart, Germany, and Lebanon in the Single Corps for 2 years. Once returning to North Dakota, he joined the Army National Guard and was also a member of the 142nd Engineer Combat Battalion. He served for 26 years and was honorably discharged as a Command Sergeant Major E9, which is the highest ranking for a non-commissioned officer. He served his country for a total of 28 years. His awards include Army Achievement Medal, Armed Forces Reserve Medal, and several ribbons. Representing Command Sergeant Major Jim Singleman is Sue Smith, throwing her pitch to grandson Jackson Riggs. Go ahead, Sue, hit the mitt. And another nice pitch. Thank you, Sue. And thank you to Jim Singleman. All right, our final ceremonial first pitch will be from Doug Hockert of Wahpeton. Born in 1948, Doug served in our U.S. Navy from 1966 to 1970. Get this, folks. He did three tours in Vietnam, U.S. Pyro, U.S. Capicon, and U.S. Navy Special Forces guarding the Ho Chi Minh Trail into South Vietnam. Doug is a great volunteer down here at John Randall Field, and we appreciate your service in the military, Doug, as well, and your commitment to John Randall Field. Doug will be throwing his first pitch to grandson, Carter Bob Hockert. Go ahead, Doug, let her fly. One hopper, nothing wrong with that. All right, I'm going to turn over the PA now to your announcer, Mr. Art Gracco, and he'll introduce the color guard and the rest of the festivities for the afternoon. All right, there you go. Now we got Art taking over.
The man that's everywhere.
Yep, there he is.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now, baseball fans, please rise. Remove your headgear as our nation's flag is presented by the Wahpeton Legion Post 20 Color Guard. They include Clint Gilbertson, Al Hunt, Jim Sturdivant, Tom McGovern, and Doug Peterson. Come on out, Color Guard.
Yep.
Yeah, you do. Please remain standing, folks, and upon the completion of our national anthem until the post 20 color guard has left the field. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, players and coaches, as you are standing, please remove your headgear. Place your hand over your heart as we honor America with our national anthem on this special Independence Day 2025. Let us never forget those who made the ultimate sacrifice and gave their lives so we may live free. We are grateful to the American military here and across the world, past and present, for their brave commitment to protect our families and our country. God bless America and God bless our military. And now, as we honor America, BW Storm softball pitcher herself and Wahpeton High School junior Marley Mum sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
Thanks, Molly.
Just in case.
After they clear, let's give her another round of applause. Marley.
Thank you, Color Guard, and let's give a round of applause to Marley for that great national anthem.
How about that? There, if Marley Mum doesn't get you going on that one, B-Dub, I don't know what can. How about that?
I tell you what, she can get her done. I like that a lot.
She got some pipes, don't she?
Yes, she does.
Marley Mum taking it to the house here. So we got a beautiful. It was a beautiful setting out there with all the teams out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked good out there.
I think so. You know what, B-Dub? Let's take another short break here. We'll come back with our first pitch, and that will conclude. I didn't even say it, or our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Your starting lineups are brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance. And our first pitch coming up after this break will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. We'll be right back. Well, happy Independence Day, everybody, and happy Sweet Border Battle here, brought to you by Mindeck Farmers Cooperative, sponsoring the games today. The Bee Legion played earlier today, Brian, and it was a 10-0 victory, 5 innings in favor of Post 53. The 16U team from Breckenridge defeated Post 20's B team 10-0.
A bit of a surprise. I expected a little closer game there.
I really kind of did. All right, here comes our first pitch, brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
And there you go. And our first pitch, brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, is thrown by Aiden Hayek, and that will be at 3:12 p.m. 3:12, our first pitch. And it's kind of warm here today, a little steamy.
A little steamy is an understatement.
I'd say so. And I just pushed the wrong button here on my phone to see what the temperature actually is, but I'll tell you shortly. As Aiden Hayek delivers a strike 2 now, so it's 0-2 to the hitter, Riley Kappas. So Riley Kappas leads it off here for Breckenridge. Post 93. Wow, it is warm. And if you're just joining us, we appreciate you coming on here at Three Borders Sports Network on our YouTube channel and also on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Appreciate everybody tuning and watching the border battle. If you're not here, if you're at the lake, let us know. And there's a foul ball out of play. If you want to shoot us a text, I'm already getting some text messages on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line, 701-640-2619. Shoot us a text. Let us know where you're watching from.
Chad's already checked in.
Chad has. So is Yards. Yards is watching. Studio 22 Designs, women boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts, open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m., 701-640-2619. Again, if you're at the lake watching, let us know and who you're cheering for. We'll certainly get you on the air when we can. Popped up, and that's out of play as well, so Riley Kappas stays behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yards is watching. Chad's watching. And there is a call, strike 3, as Riley Kappas is retired. So now it will be Trey Vogelbacher, the starting pitcher for Breckenridge. We'll set the defenses for you shortly here for Wahpeton, and then we'll get you set up here for the Breckenridge defense as Tom Perius calls that one a strike behind the plate, and behind in the count is Trey Vogelbacher. Again, Trey is starting pitcher for Breckenridge. 0-1. Swing and a miss at that high one, and it's 0-2, so Aiden Hayek ahead in the count now to Trey Vogelbacher as well. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that will be strike 3. So a couple of strikeouts recorded here in the top of the first. B-Dub, Aiden Hayek doing well in his first outing.
That's a good way to start. Get a couple strikeouts to get going here and kind of get relaxed. It's a big day and kind of a tedious start for a pitcher. So to get out there and get things going early, that's good for Aiden.
So Connor Ernst steps up to the plate. He's the shortstop. Pops one up to center field. Steffen's got to come in a hurry, and making the catch going backwards was Riley Jones in shallow center field, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Hayek in post 20, and they'll come to bat in the bottom of the first. Breckenridge 0, Wahpeton coming up.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Well, a quick 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Hayek and post 20 in the top of the first there, Brian. A good way to start out if you're post 20.
Yeah, good way to start, and now we'll see if they can get the bats going. Post 53 got their ace on the mound, and Vogelbacher, so we'll see how he starts out here as Hayek had a good start to the game. We'll see if Vogelbacher can do the same.
Yeah, Trey was pitching against Parker's Prairie the other night, I guess, and was a pretty close ball game, and then he was pulled and came out so he could pitch today. So he is pitching in the border battle game here for Breckenridge.
And a lot of these guys will watch this game and, just kind of waiting for their time to get on the field and play in this game. And today's the day, and it should be a fun game for those guys out there.
That's part of the reason we like to invite the youngsters here, because then they get to see what it's like here at John Randall on the 4th of July. Obviously, we're not playing at 8 o'clock under the lights, and it's a little bit of a different crowd.
Yeah,
we
but
don't have we've got a nice crowd here.
Yeah, the grandstand is completely full.
Yeah, it is shaded,
and there's people along both baselines. And it's better to play the game early than to not play the game at all, which the game wasn't able to be played last year. So, trying to do the best to get the game in and not have it be rained out, and give the kids an opportunity and the community an opportunity to get out here and watch this thing.
All right, here comes Carter Bob Hockert. Nickname Bob, everybody calls him Bob, so we'll call him Bob from time to time as well. So Carter Hockert to face Trey Vogelbacher here. I'll have to make sure I set the defense for Wahpeton in the next half inning, because I didn't get a chance to in that half inning. Went quick at the end there. Defensively for Breckenridge here, left to right, Kappas, Oliphant, and Paul Armitage out in right field. A little bit low there by home plate umpire Tom Perius. From third to first, it's Cooper Roberts, Connor Ernst, Gavin Hoffert, and Logan Church over at first base. Vogelbacher's battery mate, Jackson Riggs, behind the plate. Takes a call strike, and it's 1-2. Tom Perius behind the plate, Kelly McNary down the third baseline, and Casey Formanak over on the first base side. 3 umpires today.
A full crew today.
How about that?
Yeah, people coming in, bringing their chairs, and still filing in here.
Great day to watch baseball, that's for sure. And there's a swing and a miss. It's in the dirt for strike 3. Hockert hustling down and does not beat the throw, so a strikeout there on Carter Hockert is the first out for Trey Vogelbacher, and that'll bring up Braden Steffens, the center fielder.
Both pitchers starting out with a strikeout.
Yeah, they got some pretty cool little souvenir mini helmets down at the concession stand with the B and the W on them.
You get ice cream in those?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, ice cream,
like that.
chocolate syrup or caramel syrup or both if you want.
You probably just get ice cream in yours. You don't get anything on it.
No, I'd probably do both, chocolate and caramel.
You'd probably put pineapple on yours.
No. Pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza either.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Come on now, kid.
Ball 1 to Braden Steffens. Fouled back into the netting, and it's counting now even 1-1 to Braden Steffens. Hey, Greg McNary's tuned in and watching.
Is he always watching?
He was hoping to make it here, he said, but
there we go.
He had to stay home, he said. So, yes, I appreciate your comments, Greg, there about the veterans and including veterans. They're very important in all of our lives.
Probably have to get that guy on the air if he ever gets down here.
Yeah, we should. We will. That's an invite for you there, Greg, as that one's fouled down the first base side. Steve Hockert bends over and picks that one up. And Karen Kappas, they're cheering on. Karen and Carly cheering on the Kappas boys. And Riley and Wendy. And don't forget Braxton Highcamp. So Karen and Carly watching at home in the cool comfort of their living room on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. There's a ground ball. Seeing Eye single goes through. The first hit for Wahpeton here, and the first hit of the game by Braden Steffens on the Seeing Eye single beat up.
Yeah, just right up the middle there. Braden doing a good job of putting that ball right through the gap. And I think that kind of was going to be the question mark today. Can the bats of post 20 do some work here against the ace post 53? And Steffens starting it off there.
So runner on, our first runner of the game here is Braden Steffens down at first base, and that'll bring up the pitcher for Wahpeton, Aiden Hayek, to the plate. First pitch swung and fouled back. Strike 1 to Aiden Hayek. Not only do we have a new wall, we've got new lights, and then we got a new little umbrella over there on the first baseline. Look at that, B-Dub.
Just all kinds of stuff going on here. Yeah.
New handrail here by the press box.
Just doctoring it up here.
I did. There goes Steffens, and the throw down by Riggs is going to be wide left, and it goes into the outfield. Steffens with a stolen base.
Yeah, post 20 being aggressive here, putting Riggs to the test here early, and they take advantage of it and move the runner over in the scoring position now.
Yeah, it was a tough one for him to handle there. It was kind of in the dirt there, beat up, and just had to pick it up off the ground, and Steffens with speed got it to second base.
Yeah, and Riggs has a good arm, too.
Sure does. We've seen it. And Aiden Hayek at the plate. I think is it 2-1 or is it 1-1? 1-1 on the board.
1-1 on the board.
And that one sails inside.
He thought he got him, got his jersey there. He says, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So they'll put another one on.
So now runners at first and second with one out, and that means the infield fly rule is in effect if
fair and playable.
Thank you. Chad would be proud of you.
Otherwise, Chad would be texting me.
I'm surprised Chad's not here, sitting here in the air-conditioned press box. It's getting cooler in here.
He's probably around somewhere.
Courtesy runner at first base. Here comes Braxton Heitkamp. And that'll bring up Trayton King, the first baseman for Wahpeton here. So we'll see what Coach Kappas dials up here with one out, runners at first and second, and his number 4 hitter at the plate. Number 4 hitter in the lineup. Trayton King. He's been putting the bat on the ball, and when he does, he makes contact pretty hard. Trayton King facing Vogelbacher, and he'll take a timeout here as Trey was taking his time looking at signs. We got the yellow cap on the batter's eye out there, and the yellow cap is, I think it's here now.
Yeah, it
be
should
put on
be
sometime
here.
this week.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, the rest of it will be put on this week. And the pitch is a little bit low, and Riggs stops that one from going through the wickets, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Got 2 cameras operating today, one over at first base and one here behind the plate. When the outfield wall gets complete, we'll try to get that center field camera back up. 1-0 pitch. And that one does squirt away from Riggs. Vogelbacher will come to cover home plate, and the runners move up 90 feet. So now both runners in scoring position.
Yeah, this is a game where you got to kind of keep those miscues at a minimum. Otherwise, both of these teams will take advantage of it. And now post 20, definitely in scoring position here. Runner at third, second and third.
The wind is basically blowing in from right field.
And it's a good breeze, too.
Yeah, that one sails up high. It's ball 3 now, so it's 3-0 to Trayton King. We'll see if Coach Kappas gives him the green light.
Yeah, anything in the air to the left is going to get carried.
Yep. And he let the strike go by. So it's 3-1 now. As Vogelbacher comes across with a strike again. Corners are in on the grass. Middle infield back. Inside for ball 4. And so a single, a hit by pitch, and a walk here loads the bases for Wahpeton.
Going to get a mound visit here, see if they can.
Okay, this mound visit is going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton, Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Beat up.
Yeah,
Coach Jack Heidemann just kind of.
This is one where he's just going to go out there and make sure everybody's on the right page as far as defensively what they want to do here.
Yeah, I think so.
And if they have to give one up, that's fine. They just don't want to give up, multiple runs here in this situation.
We'll see if he brings the infield in and he'll go home in 1, or if he's going to play it back for a double.
And these guys have coached against each other enough here to kind of understand the situation and what's going on here with just one out. And again, Coach Heidemann just want to prepare his players.
Yep.
And corners are in on the grass.
Yep. Middle is back. That's going to bring up big number 11. That's third baseman Rylan Flack. With bases loaded here, 1 out, the infield fly rule is still in effect. Vogelbacher in the stretch, he sets. Brings it home. Inside. That was close to hitting his thigh.
That was tight there.
The 1-0 pitch. Sails up high, ball 2. Again, this game being played at 3 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock, as the forecast does not look good for 8 o'clock tonight. There's a call strike on the corner. And this would have been the second year in a row it would have been rained out had we not moved it up.
Yeah, I think it's the right call to make sure that you get it in.
It's swing and a miss, and the count even at 2-2.
There's always a chance that the rain doesn't come, but hey, you just want to make sure that you get the game in.
And if you're interested and haven't heard, the fireworks are postponed until tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, we hope they can get those in too as well. The rain forecast for Wahpeton is pretty not heavy, but over the next couple of days, we're supposed to get some rain here.
Yeah. The count is full now to Rylan Flack. Bases are loaded, no room at the end. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. I think it was a foul tip, or was it? Anyway, it's strike 3 on the swing and a miss. So 2 strikeouts here for Vogelbacher, but bases are still loaded as the designated hitter, Eli Kappas, will step up to the plate.
Now, post 20, you'd like to get something out of this. You got bases loaded, you had 1 out. You'd like to get some production out of it.
2 outs, bases loaded. They had bases loaded with 1 out. That one sails up high. Eli leading the team in hit by pitches. Almost got another one.
Yeah, he took one on the chin in Perm last year.
Yeah.
That one came close, and that was high again.
The 1-0 pitch. Base hit to right field is going to land in. 1 run will score. The second one rounding and coming home. The throw to the plate, not in time. 2 out. Bases loaded single. RBIs for 2 for Eli Kappas.
How about that? Just put it right down the line. Drove that one into the wind and bring in 2. Eli Kappas doing his work there as designated hitter.
So Eli Kappas with the 2 RBIs single. Has got runners at the corners now for Wahpeton as Steffens and Aiden Hayek both score. Steffens, the only hit, this first hit in the inning. Eli with the second hit. Now we'll see what Eli Kappas does over at first base. Runners at the corners, and now batting is Kason Pincinel. He'll pop one up. Just clears. Nope, didn't either clear the net. Oh, it landed right inside.
Went right through
How
at
about
the
that?
top there.
Yeah, there ain't much gap to get in there, but that one fell through.
I think that's the first one that I've seen go through at the top up there.
That's the second one, I think.
Yeah?
Yep. And that's rare. It is rare. The first one is high school ball somewhere. It was either last year or this year.
Yeah, the good thing is it's just going to drop
Yeah,
straight
it just
down when it
drops.
comes through.
Yep. The crowd is protected behind the grandstand for sure. There ain't no bullet ricochets coming back here like there used to be. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Pincinel. A lot of red, white, and blue out there today.
A lot of red, white, and blue.
And Eli Kappas took off with the pitch, but now the throw over by Ernst over to Church will retire. Kason Pincinel on the side is retired. 2 runs scored by Wahpeton, 2 left on base. And there was a couple of hits. We'll be right back with the top of the second. Wahpeton leads 2-0.
That time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care.
Do I want to tell you what my phone says is the feels like temperature?
I don't know if you really want to do that.
Okay, I won't. 103 for those of you who want. Just plug your ears, Brian. 103.
That's steamy. It's got to be pretty warm down on the field as well.
It says it's only 62% humidity, but the dew point is 76. So that one's popped up by Cooper Roberts to left field. Steffens drifts over to left center and picks it off. So Cooper Roberts is retired on the fly ball to center field, left center field.
That's a tough spot on the field with the wind blowing.
Yes.
Both guys able to get there, and good communication out there to get that first out.
Matt Peterson getting the start here for Wahpeton in this game, out in left field. And here comes Jackson Riggs. Caught one of the ceremonial first pitches by Sue Smith. Takes a strike 1 at the letters, and it's 0-1. Left to right for Wahpeton, Peterson, Steffens, and Pincinel.
Sue Smith got an arm.
Sue Smith, man, she brought it in, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Third to first, Flack, Hockert, Jones, and King. Hendrickson behind the plate. Hayek on the bump. Yeah, Sue did a couple of them there. She
Put 2 across one to show that the first one wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, she did. That one's foul tip, and it goes right back into the glove of Aiden Hendrickson, and it's 1-2. So Hayek doing what he needed to do here, Brian. He's throwing strikes early.
Yeah, just put it across the plate. You got a little cushion here with 2-run lead, and let your defenders help. And
tried to catch the outside corner.
See what you can do.
Yeah. Again, a nice crowd here, even though we don't have the fireworks tonight, but it's a good day to watch baseball if you're in town. 2-2.
Yeah, like I said, the grandstand is completely full.
It is. Oh, and he stuck his elbow out, but he's gonna make him stay.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Little chicken wing.
He did stick his elbow out. Here comes Jack Heidemann to make clarification.
Little chicken wing there.
Yep. And he's going to talk to Tom, and Tom's going to say, yeah, he stuck it out there. So Jackson not really. You and I both saw it up here, too.
Yeah.
He'll go home tonight and watch that, and he'll see it.
I would say if he didn't, Jackson would have stayed there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I think does that go as a dead ball, or is that ball 3? We'll see. That is ball 3 for sure.
That is, yeah.
So now it's 3-2. Greg McNary says he's going to check his busy schedule and see what he can do to get over here.
Well, there we go.
Come on here with us.
Well,
3-2.
Well, you got a couple games left, so.
There's the outside corner for strike 3, and Jackson Riggs is retired, caught looking.
Hayek's got it going right now.
Yeah,
It's,
he
like I
does.
said, good start for him.
I'm not going to say how many in a row or nothing.
Yeah, just
Paul Armitage.
Here we go again.
The right fielder.
You just, why do you have to bring it up? Is what I
Paul
want to know.
Armitage
I
comes
mean,
to
you
the
just,
plate.
you just got to let it go.
Oh yeah. I won't say it then.
Yeah,
Paul
I know.
Armitage.
I know.
Takes high and tight for ball 1. I think I said the rest of the infield. Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Flack, Hawker, Jones, and King right third to first. Aiden Hendrickson behind the plate. I'll tell you what, that young man has come a long way. And he worked a lot with Jackson Fleeflet, of course, past post-20 player and catcher. And Jackson, of course, a Crookston Eagle member along with Caden Kappas. But I'll tell you what, Aiden Hendrickson has come a long way here after the help with Jackson.
I think it's great.
Little blooper, and Hayek will pick that one off in the air. Go ahead, Brian.
Help with his own cause. I was going to say, I just think it's great when you get those, players that are good at a certain position. They hang around and help the youngsters that are coming behind them, so that they can help improve their team in the future. So I just think that's great to see.
I appreciate you saying that. And we'll take a break, and we've got an inning and a half in the books here. It's Breckenridge 0, Wahpeton 2. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
All Seasons Car Wash, they're doing some remodeling out there, and Jay's got everything cooking out there. So, in my opinion, the best car wash in town. And we're going to lead off the bottom of the second here with Matt Peterson getting a start in left field today. Matt Peterson has come through with some clutch hits here from time to time, getting the start tonight. Facing Trey Vogelmacher, takes a strike on the outside corner. Hey, we want to thank the City Brew, too, here, Teresa and the crew down there. 2 dining experiences. They got the main floor restaurant, wide variety of food and bar food down there with your favorite beverages, of course, high for ball 1. Favorite adult beverages, let's say. And they got the Brewcade upstairs, fun for all ages. A full bar, handmade pizza, arcade games, interactive darts. I don't know what that means. I don't want to interactive darts. I mean, what are you going to do? Stand down there and catch them, or what?
You got to throw the darts.
Yeah.
And then there's probably some stuff that you got to do in order to make the machine work.
You don't go down there and catch your partner's darts or nothing.
No, see, now we're just being silly.
Okay.
We're just being silly now.
Okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Matt Peterson. Well, I didn't know what interactive meant. 2 levels of gaming and E-tabs, blackjack, and don't forget to join their 5-star loyalty program and check out their social media to stay up to date on every event that they have. City Brew Hall. 2-2 to Matt Peterson. Outside for ball 3. Jackson Riggs tried to frame that one, but it was just a little bit outside.
Yeah, before we had our little studio that we have, we used to broadcast from down at the Brew.
Yeah, it was a nice place to do that.
Yeah, it was. Had a live audience.
Yeah. Oh, and a comebacker right off the leg of Vogelbacher. Ricochets over to Roberts, and Roberts gets it over to Church in time. A 1-5-3 putout. How about that one? He hit a shot.
Just a little ricochet there, and if that one doesn't hit him, it goes right up the middle.
Yeah.
Good play, good heads-up play there by Roberts to be on it and get that thing over there.
Matt hit the ball hard, and that'll bring up the second baseman now, Riley Jones. After him will be Bob Hockert once again to lead it off. The leadoff hitter, I should say. So thanks to City Brew Hall for stepping up here this summer. And there's another comebacker to Vogelbacher, and he'll easily get it over to Church at first base. And 2 outs in a row here. And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Carter Hockert. He struck out back in the first inning.
Coming to the plate, near shortstop, number 20, Carter Hockert.
You know, I'm impressed here by the size of the crowd. It's like you said, Brian, it's full under the grandstand here. I mean, there aren't too many green seats open.
No, usually, people kind of fan out on the outside or, but there's just not a lot of room to sit now. I mean, everybody's.
And even in the third base berm down there in the earthen bleachers down there, Brian, there's
kind of packed in
not
there.
much room there either. And they're looking into the sun.
Got some golf carts down there by the left field wall, by the bullpen.
Down in the corner, yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice crowd down the first baseline again. 1-1 to Bob. Vogelbacher delivers high for ball. Oop, I think that was a call strike. Sorry there, Tom. 1-2. Yeah, nice crowd down the first baseline. 2 outs. Vogelbacher looking for a 1-2-3 inning. And he got it with another strikeout on Hockert, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3. We're going to the top of the 3rd. And Breckenridge 0, Wahpeton 2. Back after this with more of the Sweet Border Battle.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Bringing the hugs back. Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28. We want to thank them for our partnership with them. Been a great deal for us, and just about every time we go live with something, it's on Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28, our own channel dedicated to everything Three Border Sports.
They're laying fiber all around
Aren't they, though?
center of Wahpeton now, so guess what?
You're going to get it?
I think I am, yeah.
Cool.
Went right past my street, both streets that I flank, I guess, and now I have the option.
7-8-9 due up here for Breckenridge, and that's going to be Logan Church leading it off. Following him will be Gavin Hoffert and Easton Nepple. He'll pull one foul down the first baseline. And he'll live to see another pitch. That one landed safely in foul territory. You going back out to the lake tonight, or are you going to stay here for...
Well, if it's going to rain, I mean,
yeah.
No, I mean... Had a couple good days on the water. It was windy yesterday.
Yep.
Had to keep resetting the pontoon. I gotta get a little better anchor.
Call strike 2.
It was blowing pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 0-2 pitch from Aiden Hayek. Did he catch the corner? No, he didn't.
No.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I think I got a couple more text messages here I gotta catch up to on our Studio 22 Design shout out line. Shoot us a text at 701-640-2619 as Logan Church is retired on the strikeout. That'll give Aiden Hayek 4 strikeouts.
Your second baseman, number 9, Gavin Hoffert.
Gavin Hoffert will step up to the plate now for post 53.
You've been setting off fireworks in your neighborhood, keeping your neighbors up?
I have not.
No?
No, but I got plenty of neighbors that do, so.
Our dogs don't like the fireworks.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah,
right?
our 2
We had a
doodles.
dog, yep.
2 doodles don't like the fireworks.
0-1. It's fouled back. It's 0-2 now to the hitter, Gavin Hoffert. Mac Doctor, they're tuned in and watching on the big screen at home, and he said it's much more comfortable than 103 degrees in his house. So, Matt, thanks for tuning in and watching.
I bet so.
Art says it's pretty good here, so.
Yeah.
Oh, did it hit him? It did.
It must have got him.
So Hayek ahead in the count there. accidentally hits Gavin Hoffert, so he'll trot down to first base. And Easton Neppel, the designated hitter, will step up to the plate in the 9th position in the batting order. So over at first base now is Gavin Hoffert. We'll see if they want to test the arm of Aiden Hendrickson. With one out. Not a very big lead over there. And there's a ground ball to Jones at second. He's going to bobble it right off the heel. Brian momentum taking him toward first base, and it went off the heel of his glove.
Yeah, I think he was more worried about getting that ball up and out of his glove a little bit faster than he really needed to. Got to have the ball first before you can make the play, and I think he was just a little bit ahead of himself there.
All right, here you go, Chad. Runners on first and second, and one out. The infield fly rule is in effect.
If fair and playable.
And here comes Riley Kappas, the leadoff hitter for Breckenridge here now. His second time at the plate, struck out in his first at bat. Hayek delivers right down the middle for strike one. Let's see who we got text messages other than Matt Doctor. Oh and 1. And that is a call strike, so now it's 0 and 2. The 0-2 pitch, fouled at the plate, and we'll do it all over again. In 0-2 to Riley Kappas in the leadoff position. Center field for Breckenridge. Aiden Hayek, the 0-2 pitch. Comes overhand with it, and at the letters is strike three.
Yeah, that one was right down the middle. And I thought it was a little bit high, but
I think he thought so too. Yeah.
That was.
And now there's 2 outs, so the infield fly rule is not in effect with Trey Vogelbacher coming to the plate. He struck out in his first at bat.
Trying to help his cause here.
Yep. See if he can extend the inning or possibly drive in some runs. Again, the breeze still blowing pretty much right to left now, kind of, isn't it?
Yeah, it's calmed down a little bit, but it is gusty.
Vogelbacher, fouls that one away toward First Street. If you're not familiar with John Randall Field, First Street is over on the first base side.
Yeah, anything hit out to left field is going to be a bit of an adventure. It's going to be tailing towards the line.
And Matt Peterson getting a start out there in left field. There's Jorge, George. Oh, now one's going to scoot by Hendrickson back to the pads, and everybody will advance. Now runners at second and third.
A little deja vu there. This is what happened when Post 20 had 2 runners on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And if they end up walking Vogelbacher here to load the bases, then I know something's up.
2 and 1. Fouled away into the netting. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got the big gun drawing coming up after the conclusion of this game.
I'm gonna have to get in on this one.
Oh, you got to go down to the concession stand.
I know. I don't know when. I'm gonna try and get down there. I was there earlier.
There's a comebacker to Hayek, but Jones is gonna have to pick it up and hustle. He gets it over in time to first base to Trayton King, and the side is retired. Stranding 2 on the ground ball out. It's a 1-4-3 put out. Stranding 2, and we're gonna go to the bottom of the third. Breckenridge 0, Wahpeton 2.
For us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Welcome back to Watersod Stadium here at John Randall Field in beautiful Chahinkapa Park. Things are nice and green here, B-Dub, in the park, and things are looking good.
It's looking great out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of a slow start, but things are picking up. The field looks great.
Yeah.
Finishing touches are getting done, and things look good. I like it.
The other day, Steve Hockert, and he volunteers a lot of time here. Bob Hockert was here. Doug was here. We were doing some trimming around the baselines and doing some edging, so they are nice and straight looking, so out along the grass edges, so it looks pretty good. A lot of work that people don't realize what it takes to keep.
Yeah, the little extra details that you notice but you don't notice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the part.
Exactly. And here comes to lead off the bottom of the third is Braden Steffens. He's got one of the two hits here today for Post 20.
Oh, we lost our scoreboard out there.
Yeah, we did. That's fouled out of play. Look out, folks. Ooh, and that just hit the roof of a golf cart over there. It didn't even phase him. Just right over George. George is walking that way.
Well, I think that's his cart, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
0-1 to Braden. Oh, we got the scoreboard back. Ooh, and that one hit him in the back of the helmet, and he's going to go down for a second or two.
That one missed the helmet. That's the issue.
Yeah, I think you're right. It just went underneath the lip there.
Yeah. That open spot back there, I think it hit him right in the back of the neck.
Yep, so we're going to take a little bit of a time out here for him to gather himself, and he keeps pointing to the back of his neck there, doesn't he? So taking a look at it here, and it was not intentional by any way.
No. He was just trying to avoid it, and he turned his back and hit him in the open spot there.
So he's going to head down to first base here the way it looks. He's taking his time down there. He's talking to assistant coach Steve Hockert, who's the first base coach down there. I think he's going to be all right. Of course, always a threat to steal for Braden, as Brian shows him on our other camera here today. Here comes Aiden Hayek. Let's see if he goes on the first pitch, second pitch, or not at all. But a threat to steal for the Post 20 boys. Vogelbrucker strides into that one a little bit low as Riggs comes up with it.
He did steal in the first inning.
He did, yep, and scored. Aiden Hayek looking down to Chris Kappas for the signs. Again, there is a traveling trophy here that is sponsored by the Mindak Farmers Cooperative. Sponsors the day, and the trophy is sponsored by them. It's a traveling trophy, so it goes back and forth between the two towns, whoever wins. Again, last year there was no game.
So the trophy spent a little extra time over here in Wahpeton.
Yeah, it did. Got an extra year here in Wahpeton. There's a ground ball to short. Ernst, picking it up was third baseman Cooper Roberts, and did they get him at second? Yes,
they got him at second.
So a nice play by Cooper to get that one.
Yeah, Hofford had to kind of lean forward in order to get that ball. I thought he got pulled off the bag, but able to hold his foot on and get the lead runner.
Courtesy runner over at first base for Aiden Hayek. Will be Braxton Heitkamp. And now batting for Post 20 will be Trayton King. Once again, if you're watching us, you can shoot us a text at 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619. King will pop that one up to center. Oliphant drifts back and over and makes a catch over his right shoulder. Actually over his left, as he was heading back toward the warning track, and made a nice casual catch out of
A little nonchalant.
Nonchalant, there you go.
Excuse me, I'm going to go catch this real quick.
Yeah.
And then move back over to my position.
Yep.
Made it look pretty easy out there.
Make it look easy with that breeze.
That can of corn then?
I'd say, no, I don't know if that was corn.
That wasn't right to him. He had to move a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So.
Ryland Flack at the plate. And there goes the runner. Hagkamp stealing second, and I think he's going to get caught and tagged out as hanging on to the ball down there at second base was Gavin Hoffert on the throw by Jackson Riggs. And Heitkamp is retired. So 3 up, 3 down here for Wahpeton. We're going to go to the top of the 4th. And it is 2-0 lead for Wahpeton.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Breckenridge with Connor Ernst, the number 3 hitter in the order. Popped out to Riley Jones in his first at bat at second base. Takes up high for ball 1 from the pitcher, Aiden Hayek. So Connor's mom and dad were here, so they're attending the game, and I'm sure Clayton will go home and watch this one on 3 borders. He usually does. That one's fouled away there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Connor Ernst. Aiden Hayek sets and delivers. Popped up, foul, out of play. Over on the first base side. Look out, folks. Boys are over here wrestling and they didn't see the foul ball, but somebody went after it, I guess. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Connor Ernst. Aiden Henriksen had the rifle loaded there, but unable to fire it down to third base there. He thought that was strike 3, but it was a little low, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Popped up in the infield. Hawkert stepped back a couple steps, now comes forward and makes the one-handed catch at shortstop for the out.
Yeah, I think the wind affected that when he took off to his left and had to come back as the ball got blown back to him. He thought it was really going to get out to that middle infield there and didn't have to go far.
I think that's what happened there as Big Cooper. Cooper Roberts steps up to the plate. Cooper popped out to Braden Steffens in his first at-bat in center field. Hayek delivers ball 1.
You know, there's a feature on cell phones that
can I turn it down?
Where they vibrate.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you're aware of that.
I'll try it.
I don't know if flip phones have that feature.
Come on now.
But most phones have that feature where you just vibrate. You put them on vibrate. They buzz.
All right, it's done now.
Okay.
I just did.
All right.
But that was a nice notice there from Kim Mann. And you are welcome, and happy 4th of July to you as well. So Kim Mann watching. Flack bobbled that one on the way over to pick it up. It would have been a tough play anyway, Brian, but reaching first base was Cooper Roberts.
Yeah, I don't think that he would have been able to get that one over there. King kind of put his hands up and said, hey, just hold on to that one. Let's not take a chance of throwing it away and giving up the extra base there.
So now here comes Jackson Riggs. He was caught looking in his first at-bat. And he and Trey Vogelbacher each receiving a first pitch from Sue Smith. There's a ground ball to third. That time Flack picks it up. He gets it over to Jones at second for one. Relay in first, not in time, and it's dropped over there by King. So it'll be a fielder's choice there for Jackson Riggs.
Yeah, I think that ball would have actually been there, but King couldn't hold on to it. It was a little bit outside of his range and had to reach to get it and couldn't keep it in his glove.
And are we getting a pinch hitter here? Oh, courtesy runner. Courtesy runner at first base, I think, is Brecken Anderson. Yep, that's what Art said, too. He agrees with me, Brecken Anderson. So Paul Armitage coming to the plate as Jackson Riggs, the catcher, will go to the dugout and put his gear on.
It's warm down there in that gear, too.
Look there.
Look at that.
I got him.
Showing the quick reflexes. How about that?
Thank you, Art. Paul Armitage at the plate. Again, Brecken Anderson, courtesy running for Jackson Riggs down at first base. In the B Legion from Breckenridge defeated the B Legion from Wahpeton earlier today, 10-0 in a 5-inning rule.
Yeah, I think people probably expect that game to be a little bit closer.
I did myself. Yep. 0-2 now to Armitage. It's Paul. I don't think Gabe is here today. His name was not on the sub list today. As Hayek will step off here in the 0-2 count. A hot day like this, Brian, you got to rehydrate every time you go back in that dugout, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You just got to keep the fluids flowing.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and the side is retired. Stranding one here. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Breckenridge 0, Wahpeton 2. Back after this.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Hey, the Studio 22 Design shout-out line, 701-640-2619. Lonnie Steffens is watching at the lake. Go Wahpeton post 20.
I was at the lake.
Well, okay. I'm sorry you had to come back.
It was...
You felt guilty, didn't you?
No. I mean, the game got moved up, and it's supposed to rain out there, too. So we're like, well, we might as well just...
Yeah, you're safer here.
We might as well just go
make sure the dogs
back,
are
yeah.
right.
So
did you take the dogs to the lake with you?
We took one. We took one of the three.
Okay.
The new dog that we have, Tucker, the new rescue that we have.
He's a good boy.
He's a boat dog.
Is he?
He likes the pontoon. He
Nice.
won't. He doesn't necessarily like the water. We got him in there, but
he's a lab.
Yeah, I know. It's his first time seeing water, I think, to be
Ryland
honest.
Flack leading it off here in the bottom of the fourth for Wahpeton. 2-0 game. We got a dandy going. That one sails up high in the strike zone. Strike one. It's 0-1. Tom Perius behind the plate got to throw out a ceremonial first pitch. And that one did not stick his elbow out there, and Ryland Flack will be hit by a pitch as he turned his back and got hit in the shoulder.
Yeah, that one just kind of hung out there and got him.
Comes Eli with a 2 RBI single back in the first inning, Brian, and gave Wahpeton a 2-0 lead on his single.
Yeah, he went all the way to opposite field, right down the line to right field, and drove in too.
And Eli Kappas takes a pickoff move to first. Nice save over there by Logan Church. Diving back in was Flack. Got the uniform dirty on the 4th of July.
There you go.
Mom, got to wash.
Got to wash that thing.
Eli will square, pops it up on the foul attempt, or an bunt attempt, and it will land safely. Riggs did not see it.
Yeah, Eli not going to be happy with that one.
No.
I'm telling you that right now.
Nice to see his brother Caden around the ballpark here the last couple days, and Jackson Fleetfoot was helping with the B squad today.
You like to see those guys come back
that's
and
nice,
help out.
isn't it? I just enjoy that. I really do. And Austin Ramos, an assistant coach for Breckenridge, and a pickoff move again. And Austin Ramos, of course, a former Post 53 player. He's assistant coach with Jack Heidemann. Of course, Jack is also a Post 53 alumni. That one's low and in the dirt. Good stop by Riggs, and it's 1-1. Vogelbacher in the first inning, Brian, he gave up a strikeout, then the single, then a hit by pitch and a walk, loaded the bases. And since then, he's pretty well settled down.
Yeah, been settled here. And Breck really did a good job of limiting Post 20 to just 2 runs.
Eli Kappas rips one to right, and that one's going to land fair, just inside the foul line. And everybody will be safe, and the runners at the corners, and Eli Kappas 2 for 2, B-Dub.
Just one of those deals where you say move over. He went to that spot last time, and now you might need to shift a little bit. That one almost in the exact same spot, Joe.
Yep. Inside the fair line, foul line, whatever you want to call it. Inside the fair line by about 3 feet. And here comes Kason Pincinel. One of these times I'm going to say Caden Kappas because he's wearing number 5. One of these times I'll do that.
Yeah.
Because I did that for 4 years for Caden, if not more. That one sails high and away, and it's a ball. So Wahpeton threatening here again in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Runner at third base is Ryland Flack. Over at first, Eli Kappas. Eli getting to stretch out his lead a little bit. There's a ground ball to second, picked up over there bobbled by Hoffert, but he'll get it over to first for the out, and the run will score. So the 3rd run of the inning comes across on the ground ball out by Kason Pincinel.
Yeah, that ball got bounced around over there by Hoffert, but able to find it and give one out.
So here comes Matt Peterson. He hit that one hard in his last at-bat back in the 2nd inning, Brian. It went off the leg of Vogelbacher, and it was a 1-5-3 play there after Roberts picked it up.
Yeah, Roberts made a good heads-up play to get that out.
Yeah, it stuck with the play. Kappas down at second, and that one's behind Matt Peterson.
That almost
hit his bat. Dropping the bat.
That almost hit his bat.
Yeah, he tried to drop it in a hurry. Due on deck here for Wahpeton after Matt Peterson is Riley Jones. 1-0 to Matt. Facing Trey Vogelbacher. Takes his time and comes home. Peterson pulls it foul.
Yeah, way out in front of that one.
Yeah, he was. 1 ball, 1 strike. In a nice crowd. You got to go down and get one of them souvenir helmets here before we call it.
I just want the ice cream.
Oh, you got to go get a ticket.
Forget about the helmet. I mean, I want the ice cream.
1 ball, 1 strike to Matt Peterson. Kappas at second base. Vogelbacher trying to stare down Eli. Again, Peterson will hit that one between short and third. Tough play from deep short, and Peterson will beat it out. As deep in the hole was Connor Ernst and just couldn't quite get enough arm behind it to catch Peterson speeding down the line.
Yeah, Roberts tried to make a play on it. I think if he could have picked that ball, he would have been able to throw him out.
Yep.
And Ernst with the long throw, not able to get him.
So an infield hit here for Matt Peterson. Puts runners at first and second. Infield fly rule is in effect if.
Fair and playable.
And now Riley Jones at the plate. And what did somebody called timeout there? Just in time?
I hope so.
Trey Vogelbacher stepped off at about the same time Riley Jones was backing out.
I think something went flying down around first
Maybe
base.
That's what it was. Yeah, I saw Steve Hockert pick up something out of the corner of my eye. That's fouled back into the netting. 0-1. Yeah, again, just a nice crowd here. If we could shoot fireworks at 5 o'clock today, it'd be perfect.
Well, you would. You mean, I guess you'd kind of be able to see them, but you wouldn't have the effect.
Ooh, and that one hit him right on the side of the knee, and I'm going to say ouch. Just looking at that one.
That one's going to hurt.
That one is going to hurt.
And if it doesn't, it's going to leave a mark tomorrow.
It sure will. Better find some ice after this one, Riley.
And we're going to get a mound visit here.
All right, that mound visit, the second mound visit of the day, is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. And he is going to take it from him. So that Carlson Family Insurance turns into some defensive changes here for Breckenridge. We'll take a break, and we'll try to let you know what they are when we come back right after this.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there, so we have...
All right, welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. One out here, and bases are loaded once again for Wahpeton as Riley Kappas and Trey Vogelbacher switch spots. So Kappas will come in to pitch, and Trey Vogelbacher goes out to left field. And now facing the top of the order will be Riley Kappas facing Bob Hockert. So again, one out. Infield fly rule is still in effect. And the pitch from Riley Kappas is a call strike at the knees. Oh, I missed it. Brian's not here, so he didn't see it. I think he went to get it. Oh, here we got the squeeze, and Hockert puts it down between first and third, or first and the pitcher's mound, and nobody covering first base, and everybody is safe. So the suicide squeeze excellently performed there by Wahpeton, and unfortunately for Breckenridge, nobody was at first to get the out. So Riley Kappas tried to make the right play, but the squeeze play worked to perfection here for Wahpeton. So 2 runs across here in the bottom of the fourth as Jackson Riggs will go out now and talk to his pitcher Riley Kappas. And a bunt single on a sacrifice fly, or a sacrifice attempt, and it ended up turning in to be a single for Bob Hockert. Put a bunt down between the first base and pitcher's mound correctly. Charging in was Logan Church. And again, they're going to try it again. Steffens will pop it up, and that's going to be a double play as that will end the inning. And Braden Steffens pop fly, and it's caught by Kappas, and then quickly over to third base to get the final out there. And not much you can do on that one as Kappas flies out here on the pop fly on the bunt attempt. Coach Kappas trying to do the squeeze again, but unsuccessful. We'll take a break, and when we come back, it's 4-0 lead here for Wahpeton. And we'll be right back here after these messages right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business.
Well, in the bottom of the fourth, Wahpeton scores 2 more on a squeeze play. And 1 run scored on that one on a successful bunt by Carter Hockert. Braden Steffens accidentally got underneath his a little bit too high, popped it up in the infield, and easily got the runner out at third for the third out on a double play. So we're going to go to the top of the fifth. That one's popped up. Foul, and I believe it's going to be out of play on the first pitch swinging Logan Church.
I'm impressed.
What's that?
You got the score changed.
Yeah.
And you even changed the inning.
I did.
I'm impressed, dude.
Well,
that was
did
pretty
you get
good.
Your ticket?
I got multiple tickets.
Oh, did you? Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I don't win, I know it's rigged.
Strike 2 now to Logan Church. I think Art wants you there. Didn't he?
Well,
right.
He was doing double duty today, so
that's fine. That's fouled away toward the clubhouse area on the third base side. Out of play. It's 0-2. How's your Sunday? Good? Cold?
Pretty good.
Kind of melted on.
I had to like barter for the helmet down there.
Did you?
Well, yeah, because I didn't get vanilla ice cream. They weren't going to give me a helmet.
Why?
So I had to arm wrestle Tori Hockert down there, and I won.
Yeah, well, you're about 6'6", and she's only about 4'2".
If I was 6'6", I wouldn't be sitting here right now, Joe. Okay? All right? Let's just understand that.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Logan Church. Outfield pretty much straight away for Logan, the left-handed hitter. That one sails outside for ball 2 now, 2-2. Aiden Hayek had a little bit longer inning there, so he had a little bit of a rest, B-Dub. So it was good for him. A little bit of a long inning there for the post 53. Ground ball to Jones at second. Over to King at first. And Logan Church is retired. 4-3 on the putout. First out in the books for Aiden Hayek in post 20. And that'll bring up number 8 hitter in the lineup. And that is Gavin Hoffert.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier. Just throw some strikes and let the guys behind you do the work.
Yeah.
And nice little play there for Mr. Jones.
Had a nice visit with Gavin Hoffert's dad yesterday, David. Did it catch a corner? Yes, it did. 0-1. Want to thank all of our sponsors, hey, including Circle of Nations. Circle of Nations, they're looking for employees. They're looking for students. And if you were looking for a job, check out the Circle of Nations at their website.
Yeah, you can go out there and check out the website, circleofnations.org. And you can find student applications out there as well as employment applications.
Hayek getting off the third base side and fires it back over to King. And Hoffert is retired, 1-3 on the putout. Yeah, Circle of Nations, if you haven't been on their campus here in Wahpeton, it's a pretty cool little campus. And B-Dub works there himself, and so does Coach Chris Kappas. But it's a good place to work. You got looking for a lot of people and students there. So if you know any Native American students.
Got a lot of Legion connections there.
Yeah.
George.
That one's popped up to right center. It could be caught by Jones as he drifts back and makes the catch and saves the no-hit. Oh, there, I shouldn't have said it.
What are you doing?
What did I do?
What are you doing?
We're going to go to the bottom of the fifth right after this.
With an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field in Chihinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. Got the annual border battle game here. 23rd time these two teams have met on the 4th of July. Well, last year they didn't meet, so that would have been 22. So officially this is probably 22, but it's the 23rd year in a row we tried to do it anyway. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Just follow me.
Okay. You might want to bring up that it's also the 100th anniversary of American Legion Baseball.
Yeah, 100th anniversary of American Legion Baseball. And like you said in the pregame show thing, Brian, you said that the birthplace just ain't too far down the road.
Yeah, down in Millbank, South Dakota. How about that? There's some trivia for you.
Aiden Hayek will pop that one out to right. Paul Armitage looks like he's got it gauged and makes the catch to retire Aiden Hayek. So he'll go back and get some refreshments here during his time on the bench.
I see you got some refreshments there. I would have got you something if I had known.
No, that's fine because now you can talk and I'll just eat.
I just didn't know what to get.
That's fine. Trayton King comes up to the plate now. Yep, American Legion Baseball. I think I said it in the pregame show too. Originated July 17th in Millbank, South Dakota, when the Big Ten Conference Commissioner John L. Griffith asked the American Legion Department of South Dakota to develop a youth program that would impart citizenship, discipline, and good sportsmanship. How about that?
Commissioner of the Big Ten?
That's what it says.
Wow.
I'm just reading
there
what
you
was
go.
given to me. And he didn't move very far, but he's going to get the first base on the hit by pitch.
You think he learned that from his brother?
Yeah, we've seen Big Bird get nailed a few times up here, haven't we?
So is he Little Bird?
I don't know. I haven't heard him called that. He might be.
Well, I don't know.
Baby Bird's too much.
Yeah,
Little Bird's better.
That's too much, yeah.
There's a call strike. First American Legion World Series was played back in 1926 in Philadelphia, PA. How about that?
Wow.
Swinging a strike, 0-2.
I guess that would be appropriate.
How about this? Since its inception, the number of American Legion Baseball participants has exceeded 10 million players.
Oh, wow.
How about that? High and tight for ball one.
Somebody had a good idea
100
years ago.
And the first American Legion Baseball player to be ever enshrined in the Baseball Hall of Fame was?
Why are you asking me?
Come on now.
Am I supposed to know that?
Does Art know that? Swing and a miss.
I'm supposed to know that one? I mean, I got a lot of stuff, tucked in my brain.
You got a lot of
but
unnecessary stuff there?
I don't know if that one's tucked in there.
We'll ask Art here after Eli Kappas is introduced, see if Art can figure that one out. He might know that one. The fans want to take a guess at it without Googling it.
Well, come on. You know how that works. you know how that works.
Art, who was the first American Legion Baseball alumni ever enshrined into the National Baseball Hall of Fame back in 1962? First American Legion Baseball alumni enshrined in the Baseball Hall of Fame. There's been 88 American Legion players since then. The winner is, he was a pitcher. And you're close. Eli Kappas pops it up, foul. Everybody's giving chase and in and past the dugout. And nobody's going to get to it. Bob Feller. Bob Feller was the first American Legion Baseball player enshrined into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
If you would have gave me a day, I might have gotten that one. It would take a long time for me to get that one.
Well, I was impressed that Art come up with Whitey Ford.
Man, I had Bob, but I did not have Feller.
Runner goes and the throw down. Look at that skip that thing took when it hit the grass. And getting into second base safely was Trayton King, getting the uniform dirty. How about that?
I don't know if today is a day that you really want to get your uniform dirty, because that's going to stick to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah, you're gonna have it all over you.
2-1 to Eli, the designated hitter. Oh, and that one hits him in the back of the helmet.
Wow.
So 2 hit by pitches this inning here for Riley Kappas. We'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hit by pitches in the game so far by Breckenridge pitchers between Vogelbacher and Riley Kappas. And here comes Kason Pincinel. He's grounded out twice. 0 for 2. We're in the top of the fifth, or excuse me, bottom of the fifth. Wahpeton leads 4-0. And the pitch. Caught the corner for strike 1. My uncle was national director of American Legion Baseball for many years.
No, I think we knew this.
Yeah.
At least I do.
Ooh, and there he pulls that one foul out of play into the bullpen.
Yeah, Wynn's going to carry that one. And
yeah,
you had I don't know if you want to tell the story, but you got to meet some major leaguers when you were a kid.
I've got some pretty cool autographs at home, and been able to, went to the, my wife and I, Jeannie, went to the All-Star game, and heading down to third, and did he get under the tag? And he's going to be called out at third. And runner will be called out at third, and that will end the inning as King is retired for the 3rd out. And we'll come back for the top of the 6th, and maybe I'll finish my story after that.
All right.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Oh, I tried to finish my ice cream.
You got to eat faster.
I was trying.
Yeah?
I get throat freeze now. So my throat is numb.
Oh, boy.
Riley Kappa's going to lead off the top of the 6th, trailing 4-0. How about Greg Mead in the house here? Greg Mead was a big part of the 2020 renovations here at John Rendell. Greg taking part.
The Mead boys.
His boys played baseball here, Seth and Ethan.
Well, they were on the Central Plains team, weren't they?
They were on the Central Plains team, yeah. In 2012.
I've been around a long time now.
Well, I'm not going to say how old you are.
Got that stuff coming out of my head. Wow.
Riley Kappas, the 2-0 pitch, low for ball 3. And 3-0 pitch coming here to Riley Kappas. I was going to say my uncle was national director. He did take me, I got to see a lot of things as a young man. That one gets away from Hendrickson on the 4-pitch walk. It is the first walk of the game here issued by Aiden Hack. He did have a hit by pitch back in the 3rd inning. And here comes Trey Vogelbacher. I got to go to, and I was 16. So if you want to figure out math here, folks, if your math is good, I
So
was
that
16.
was what, back in what?
1922
or something like that?
75.
Oh, 75. Okay.
I went and flew.
They had planes back then.
They did.
Yeah.
Jets even.
Wow.
Yeah. Pickoff moved to first, not in time. And flew down to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and was able to go down on the field as a 16-year-old for batting practice. And it was quite the experience. And down into the locker room, and I saw a lot of things as a 16-year-old.
you probably
I
can't
still
say.
remember,
Yeah.
I still remember to this day. Let's just say that.
Well, it was a little different back then too, though. You gotta remember that
That's
too.
true. Yeah. That one is called strike.
I mean, like football-wise, you're not gonna see, you know, Lynn Dawson on the sideline with a cigarette anymore.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore either.
I mean, come on.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's strike 2 now to Trey Vogelbacher. I got a lot of autographs that year, man. Tom Seaver.
Big Red Machine. There we go.
No, Tom Seaver was a Met.
I'm sorry.
A Met, yeah.
A Met.
Yeah, I got, I think I got Tony Perez's autograph. That one's up high. Hendrickson looks first. No play. 2-2. Oh, I got a lot of them. I got Vida Blue. How about that one from the past?
Wow, there's a name.
Autograph.
There's a name.
2-2. Sails up high, and it's full count now.
Did we have this conversation about Pete Rose?
I never got his
You
autograph.
did not get his autograph.
No, I didn't catch up to him. That one's called strike on the inner half, and Vogelbacher is retired, caught looking.
Yeah, got to protect the plate there and let that one go by.
Connor Ernst will step up to the plate. He's popped out twice now, 0 for 2. And then in 85, Jeannie and I went to Minneapolis to the Metrodome for the first All-Star game ever held at the Metrodome. Popped up into center field. Steffens drifting back, and makes the catch.
I was at the last baseball game at the Metrodome.
Did you?
Yes. And then I was at the first night game at Target Field.
First night game.
How about that?
Good for you. That's pretty special.
Yeah.
Here comes Cooper Roberts. He popped out in the second inning and reached on an error back in the fourth. So 2 outs here quickly for Breckenridge in the top of the 6th. Cooper Roberts hoping to put a little dent in that 4-0 lead. Pickoff move to first, and very close. They did get him. And they'll say they got him right on the arm, and that will end the inning here for Breckenridge as the pickoff move worked that time for Aiden Hayek. And the side is retired. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Wahpeton 4, Breckenridge 0.
Back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Going to the bottom of the 6th, Riley Kappas takes the hill again here for Breckenridge. Want to thank the City Brew Hall. They got a couple different places to eat there. They got the downstairs area where they've got all kinds of good food and bar food and your favorite adult beverage. And then they've got their loyalty program. Check out their social media pages, too, at the City Brew Hall. They got some pretty cool stuff going on there, too. And they got the outdoor dining, too, as well as the Brewcade upstairs. City Brew Hall being a sponsor here. Thank you very much. I got some more text messages, too, here. Oh. All right. We're going to bring up, I got to flip my book over now here.
No.
Got to catch up.
You're still writing in ink.
I am.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
I mean, I guess it's okay.
So far.
I mean, I just think you need to get a pencil every once in a while.
Come on.
So it can make sense when you make changes.
Oh, funny. That one gets away, and that will be ball 1-1-1. Got somebody warming up in the bullpen down for Wahpeton here as they're getting somebody warmed up in the bullpen. I don't think Aiden Hayek's close on pitch count, but maybe he's just getting tired in the heat of the day, and that one's popped up, foul, out of play. And it looks like Carter Bob Hockert warming up down in the pen. 1-2 now to Case and Pincinel. There's a little check swing, excuse me, over to Hofford at second, and he'll flip it over to Church. And Pincinel is retired, 4-3.
That was one of those, I didn't mean to do that.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, I was like, I tried to get the bat out of the way, and I got stuck.
Steph Hoffman guessed Babe Ruth was the first American Legion player, but Steph, sorry, it was Bob Feller. And let's see. No, Greg McNary, your guess is wrong. He guessed me.
Yeah, that's way wrong.
I tried out once, but that was about as far as I got in the major leagues.
Oh, man.
Vida Blue is the last switch hitter to win the American League MVP. How about that little
There we go. Who brought that one up?
Greg McNary did.
See, that's what I'm saying. You got to get him on here. He probably Googled that, though.
He might have. He might have. So thanks, Steph Hoffman. Tuned in and watching. 1-1. Matt Peterson swings through that one. Matt, pretty good hockey player in his own right. For the BW Blades.
Hey, those guys are going to be good this year. They had a good season last year, and I think they got a lot coming back.
Matt fights that one off into the netting. Let's see, I got 0. 1-2. That one's low and in the dirt.
Well, I think maybe we made the right choice here.
It is getting dark.
My watch is telling me severe thunderstorm warning is coming. So
yeah, you can tell it's clouding up here. There's Matt Peterson with another seeing eye single. Look at him go. Base hit for Matt Peterson with one out.
How about that? Just right through the gap. And
got to give Wendy a shout out there. She's down there.
Yeah, she's down there doing work. Did you see that she's doing flips, cartwheels after a couple base hits too?
Did she?
Yeah, after her brother did a base hit, she kind of twirled her way out there.
Greg McNary said, well, I got that one wrong at bar trivia the other night.
See, that's how it works.
That's
though.
how we knew it.
Yeah, you get a couple wrong, and then you get them right for later.
That's right. You never forget that one, will you, Greg?
That's right.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's how it works.
To Riley Jones.
I think that's why I have a lot of useless stuff in my head. I've gotten a lot wrong.
Could be. Hockert up next. Jones will pull that one to right, but just in front of Armitage, it lands. Peterson's got a hustle and did not get there, and is called out on the force play, so it goes in the books as a fielder's choice. And unfortunately for Riley Jones, it's going to go as a fielder's choice and not a base hit.
Yeah, Peterson really just had no choice.
No
he
choice.
He had to wait.
0.
Yeah, he had to wait. I mean, he could have maybe went a little bit farther, but he really did have to wait and see what was going to happen.
And had it been caught, he would have probably been thrown out at first.
Yeah, and Armitage did a good job to get to that ball, and not only that, not to let it get him by him. You know, and the wind's blowing from that way, and it kind of got held up a little bit.
Yeah, and Ryan Brown going in to be a pinch runner over at third base for Riley Jones. Ryan Brown over at first now, and Hockert will be at the plate. So 1 on, 2 outs. Hockert swings through that one. 0-1. Riley Kappas, 0-1. Delivers, swung on and missed. The runner is going down to steal, and I think he got thrown out. Did Ryan Brown at second base, and that will retire the side. Wahpeton falls here in the bottom of the 6th, but they've still got the lead, 4-0 over Breckenridge. We're going to the top of the 7th right after this.
They have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Dakota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Yeah, I just got the severe thunderstorm warning on my phone, too.
You get those on that thing?
On that flip phone, yes, I do.
Wow.
How about that?
Is that thing corded?
Cooper Roberts comes on. It's in a little bag.
Little bag phone.
Bag phone. Cooper. One hopper to Hockert at short. He stays with it. Long throw. Not in time as Cooper beats it out.
Bag phone. Oh, man. Now you are dating yourself. I mean, wow.
Well, I grew up with a rotary dial and party line. Honest to God, I did.
Yeah. I went with my wife's class out to, was it Bonanzaville? Is that what it's called?
Jackson Riggs at the plate, yep.
And there's a like a communication old phone room in there, and there's some dial phones out there, and the kids.
What is that, huh?
The kids did not know how to use it.
Oh, really?
They were looking at the numbers, and they're putting their finger in the thing, and they're trying to push. like, hey, you gotta do this. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. And then they move it around, and it starts to go back, and they pull their finger. I'm like, what's it doing that for? Yeah, it was pretty good, man.
0-1 to Jackson Riggs. He pops it up, foul, and it's going to hit the roof or over the roof. Chad, you're safe. You don't have to fix that one. 0-2. That's not me. No, that wasn't me.
I know.
So
I know. All the phone warnings are going off now.
Everybody's phone warning.
Because Richland County now is in a thunderstorm warning.
I was wondering if we could have moved this game back to 4 or 5 o'clock, but I'm guessing.
No, I think the right choice was made here. We're going to get out of here just in time.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got the gun drawing coming up next year too.
I'm hoping I got a winning ticket in here somewhere.
I don't think we're not going to cover it on 3 Borders, are we?
No, I don't think so.
Holy cow! Well, thank you.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Don't tell your wife how many you bought.
Well, that's my special stash of cash that I got.
See.
So
okay,
we're probably not special anymore now that I just said that. So.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and Riggs strikes out for the first out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 strikeouts for Aiden. Looks like we got a pinch hitter. Jacob Nicholson steps up to the plate. And 3 umpires today. We got Tom Perius, who threw out a ceremonial first pitch, served some time in Vietnam. How about that?
That was more than 1 tour in Vietnam.
3.
3, right? Yeah. How about that?
Yeah. God bless him. Call strike to Jacob Nicholson.
No, there's a dude who's got some stories.
I bet he does, huh? Cannot imagine. I might have to go down and deliver the trophy. I don't know if somebody else is going to do the trophy or not at the end of the game here, but I'm not trying to write off Breckenridge here, folks. It's 0-2 to Nicholson. Nicholson behind in the count to Aiden Hayek, 0-2. Caught the corner, strike 3, caught looking. So 2 strikeouts at number 9 here for Aiden Hayek.
Oh, yeah, getting her done here.
Logan Church due up, but I think we might get a change here. Let's see what Jack is doing here. Oh, we're going to get a courtesy runner at first base. So that'll, Cooper Roberts will come over to the bench and getting the, can't tell the number. We'll wait for Erlinson. Yep, Erlinson over there at first base. Again, that run means nothing, Brian. So if David Erlinson wants to run, which we know he can run.
Yeah, he can. They really don't care about that run.
Nope, you don't have to.
You got a 4-run cushion here.
Yeah, Logan Church at the plate so far has struck out and grounded out.
And Hayek just going to try and get one more here and get the job done.
Coach Kappas not having Trayton King hold on Erlinson, so he's got the free pass if he wants it. Swung on and missed. And now it goes to 1 ball, 1 strike to Logan Church, the first baseman.
Man on first and 2 outs. Breckenridge trailing 4-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Erlinson, the man on first.
And now the move over to first. Did they get him?
Yes!
Man, they did. And that will end the game. On the pickoff move over at first base, as coming in from behind was Trayton King. And the timing play worked out at first, and the side is retired. And that will be the end of the game here in regulation. Breckenridge 0, Wahpeton 4. And we'll be right back with our post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union right after this.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
All right, welcome back to the First Community Credit Union postgame show. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products, First Community Credit Union. All right, B-Dub, I got that done quick.
Are you tired?
A little bit.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You were kind of, for a little bit there, you like Jim Valvano out there running around with nobody to give the trophy to.
I wanted to say thanks to Jack and the boys over there. It didn't look like I was waving them off. I just waved at them.
Yeah.
So anyway, game that took 1 hour, 33 minutes. Breckenridge, no runs on a no-hitter by Aiden Hayek.
You can finally say it.
I did.
No
I
runs,
almost let it slip.
No hits. And, you almost jinxed him there. But
I almost did.
A good outing by Aiden Hayek. You know, like I said, there's a lot of, players watch this game as a kid. And, you hope you get a chance to play in it, let alone be the starting pitcher. But to come out and throw a no-hitter, I think Aiden Hayek will be really happy with that, as well as Coach Kappas.
Very much so. No runs, no hits, no errors for Breckenridge. They stranded 3 runners. For Wahpeton, 4 runs, 6 hits. 2 errors and left 5 runners on base. Again, a no-hitter for Aiden Hayek. A great game here for Post 20.
Yeah, and I think for Post 53, you only give up 4 runs. I think, if you go into the game, hey, if we limit them to 4 runs, we should be able to put up at least 5 because Breckenridge can really get the bats going. And just, Aiden Hayek was just a little bit too much today. And, a good effort there by Post 53, but just come up a little bit short.
Go get the tickets from the concession stand. Yeah, and trying to do 3 things at once here. Sorry, buddy.
You got to delegate.
I know. I just did.
Yeah.
4-0 victory here. Again, the 23rd annual. They didn't play last year, but it was still the 23rd year that we've tried to do this and done it. And, again, a fun day here for everybody. And Sue Smith, I saw her on the way back up. She was so grateful.
Yeah, she did a great job out there. I think she threw a slider the first time, and then a little something off speed for that second one. She didn't want to throw out the arm.
Yep, very much so. All right, B-Dub, let's see if we win some guns here. We'll wrap this up, and Art and I will make the drawing here, and we'll do that. Again, a 4-0 win. I think we're back on the air July 9th. As Breckenridge and Pelican Rapids will play over in Breckenridge. We'll have that game on Three Borders Sports Network. That's our final broadcast. We want to wish everybody a great Independence Day and wish everybody a safe Independence Day and stay safe in this storm activity that's coming. For Brian Watson, everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, I'm Joe Schreiner, and happy Independence Day. We'll see you later.